Picture pretty much sums up my life, besides my family, but it's pretty much my hobby right there. Coffee and gloves. Good morning. Today is finally a day where I have nowhere to go. It has been crazy, and I think that's one of the hardest adjustments for me, for being a homemaker and being home all the time and homeschooling. My kids are here all the time, between homeschool, the homestead, bringing my daughter to horseback riding, co-op, and all the extracurricular activities that are involved. It's hard to have a day where I'm just home all day and I can focus on getting things done. So today is going to be that day. There's a lot I'm trying to cram into today. We got to do our homeschooling first and foremost. I need to clean the chicken coop. If I could tackle I need to get kind of more of a deep clean. We went pumpkin picking yesterday for homeschool, and we got pumpkins that need to be arranged. I didn't even take out it's October, it's mid-October, and I haven't even taken out my fall decorations yet. So that's something that I need to get done. So there's a lot of things I'm trying to cram in for today. So it's kind of just going to be a day in the life of what it's like when you're home all the time with children on a homestead. Another thing I would like to do today is I need to start making trees. I'm really excited because in March I am going to start to try and harvest maple syrup. So I got the kit. The leaves are starting to fall, so I want to make sure I know which trees are the maple trees. So that's another thing that's on my list today. So we actually just got this. Back up a little bit here. I actually just picked up this antique cabinet to keep all our homeschool stuff in. I had a credenza that was a gift, a wedding gift from like 8 years ago, and it was just time to get rid of it. This is a really small space all in through here. This is actually where our addition is gonna bump out a little bit, but I needed like basically a nice space to keep all the homeschool stuff. This is something I would like to organize. I kind of threw everything in there so my house didn't look a wreck. But at some point today, we got to get that organized. So all this, everything just kind of needs to get cleaned up. But here is books. I feel like mornings are always rushed, but I like to do everything at the kitchen table. It just makes it easy for me to get things done. So I'm able to do dishes, I'm able to cook lunch and breakfast here. I can fold laundry right over there, and it just works out really well. I still have yet to cook breakfast, so I'm gonna get Leah started, and then I'm also gonna get breakfast going. One of the things that I love about homeschooling is that I can just kind of slow down with my kids, enjoy the morning, talk, do a little school, but have conversations that I probably really wouldn't get to have if they were in public school. do like to have a routine in the morning. We like to get up and get dressed, get out of our pajamas. We'll go outside and let the chickens out, feed them, collect some eggs. We usually have eggs for breakfast. I do later on in the video give some advice for those who are looking to buy chickens. So stay tuned for that a little bit later in the video. This is a really quick and easy breakfast, especially when you just have eggs on hand. My daughter loves it. She calls it an egg roll, and it's basically just a scrambled egg, and I throw a tortilla on it. You can even add some vegetables in it, and then just cut up some fruit, and it's like super quick and super easy, and the kids love it. I've been homeschooling for about over a year, and we just absolutely love it. It has been life-changing. So if you have any questions or if there's any videos you'd like me to make about it, let me know in the comments. Keeping the house clean is honestly probably one of the hardest parts of homeschooling. You definitely have to find some kind of balance and learn the best way to multitask. The best way to get some of the household stuff done is to give the kids a little break during our homeschool, and plus I get a break and get a little time to collect some of my thoughts. guys, don't forget to subscribe if you've been following along this journey with me. I would like to try to build my channel up, and it just makes things really fun when you know that your channel is growing and all this is paying off, because it does take some time and a lot of work to do all this stuff. We do have a lot planned for next year. We're going to be making a lot of changes, and I would love for you to follow along. So again, subscribe, hit that notification button. All right, let's talk chickens for a second. So while I'm out here cleaning out the chicken coop, I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of talk about my experience with chickens. We've had chickens for since March. It's October now. So we've had chickens for a nice amount of time. There's a few things I wish I would have known before getting chickens. One of the main things are breeds. Make sure you really research your breeds. We chose our black Australorps because they are great for beginners. I don't have experience with any other chickens aside my Easter egger, but I really liked them, and I felt like they really ate a lot of our kitchen scraps, which is really important for me. The new chickens that we have are production hens. They don't eat any of my kitchen scraps. It kind of sucks. But my Easter egger, I love. As far as food, I know there's so many options. A lot of people let them forage and free range, which I think is great. Right now, I am feeding them organic pellets. It's not something that I looked into too much, but it is something that's very important to me. Obviously, I would like them to be free range and just kind of roaming around, getting all the bugs and everything. We're just not there quite yet. So I have decided to go with the pellets and make sure it's organic. I'm sure I can find something wrong with it. But you know what? Sometimes, again, it's a trade-off. I'm not buying them from the grocery store. I know where the eggs are coming, and I do know what they're eating. So that is great. So right now they're staying in our coop, and we're eventually going to make a nice run for them. It's something that we are working on, but I have to say, even just if you start out, don't have these huge expectations for chickens. If you're considering getting chickens, don't think that you have to have them free range. It is worth it to have them in a nice size coop. The eggs are so fresh. Much better than grocery store. You will notice a difference, and you will be very happy with your decision. I think another thing that a lot of people worry about is they feel like they have to get a lot of chickens. We started off with 3. We have 3. That has been a great amount to start with. We were getting, because our new ones aren't laying yet, but we get about 3 eggs a day, and it's really worked for us for a family of 4. We do plan on getting more chickens in the spring. I think I might add 3 or 4 more to our flock, which means we're definitely going to have to get a run-in and kind of figure that out. I think another big concern for those who are thinking about getting chickens is the smell. If you clean out the coop regularly, I try to do mine once a week where they nest and where they lay, and then all on the outside I will do, every 2 weeks I'll just kind of like rake it up and clean it up a little bit and freshen it up for them. My Lily. But as far as that goes, that is it. It is not expensive. The chickens themselves are not expensive, and we get fresh eggs. The kids love it. They come out, they collect the eggs. It's exciting for them. This will be our first winter, so we do need to get a heater for their water. And I'm sure that's going to be fun, and that's definitely going to be a different experience because I'll be hauling water in and out of the house in the morning, probably once a week, and coming out here in snow, rain, hail, whatever nature brings. So that's going to be new for us. I'm going to be documenting it. So again, please subscribe, and like I said, if you have any other questions, just give me a comment below. So the next thing I want to do is get in my garden, and it looks like my cucumbers are done and kind of my green beans are definitely done. The peas never worked out, so I'm going to start pulling some of that stuff up and give them to the chickens. All the squash, I'm going to go grab my gloves.
I taste that.
What? Yeah, go ahead. You can have that.
Okay, me too. The ground.
Yeah. Done. Here, Nick. Oh. Give this to the chickens.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of tomatoes that aren't ripe yet, and I did just find out that I can harvest them and ripe them indoors. You clean them and you dry them. I'm hoping the same is for all these little ones. Over here, if you look, I have a lot, so I'm really happy to hear that they're not going to go to waste. So to mark these trees, I got this ribbon that I'm going to tie around the maple trees. This way, when all the leaves fall off, I'll know which ones are maple and which ones that need to be tapped. I believe they're supposed to be 8 to 10 inches around, and those are the trees that you're going to get. So let's see what's that. Got some maple right there.
This one?
No, big one.
This one's the big one. Wait.
Yeah, this one. This one.
This one?
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
So guys, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and tap the notification button. I've been working really hard out here, and I would love to see my channel grow. And if you want to see more from me, I have a lot going on. I have some more plans for the future, and if you want to follow along, please don't forget to subscribe. It means a lot. Thanks for watching Little House at Homestead.